Hey guys, welcome to the Fight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. The famous American coach Robert Garcia told what it means for him to work with former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. This is a big challenge for me because for the first time I am preparing a heavyweight for a fight for the title world. It's kind of a dream. It's a challenge that I like. He lost Usyk by a decision of the judges and clearly lost. Now I have to get it back. This is very important for me as a coach. If I succeed, I will have a heavyweight champion of the world. You can't think of a better one. I have had world champions in almost all weight categories, but never in the heavyweight division. That's why my work with him is special. If I don't have a champion in the heavyweight division, then my coaching career is not complete, Garcia said. Recall that Joshua had his last fight on September 25 at the Tottenham Hotspur Arena in London, Great Britain, against the Ukrainian Oleksandr Usyk and was defeated by a unanimous decision of the judges. The boxers are expected to have a rematch in July. Undefeated British heavyweight Joe Joyce commented on the decision of his compatriot Anthony Joshua to start cooperation with American specialist Robert Garcia on the eve of a rematch with WBA, WBO, IBF title holder Alexander Usyk. I think it's a good stylistic confrontation because Joshua needs to come out and force a fight on Usyk this time. Let's see if he has enough time to make the changes that Robert will give him. It takes time to adjust and get familiar with the new technique. Then you need to show in sparring in combat. How much is there left? 6 weeks? Let's see if Joshua can make relevant changes and see what happens, Jojo said. According to Diamante, the new coach of the Britain, Robert Garcia, may just be the right specialist to make such a setup for Joshua. Robert Garcia is a top coach. He's also a former world champion, but not every trainer is suitable for every boxer and vice versa. If AJ and Robert have synergy, great, David told. This is a huge fight for Joshua and he really wants to win. But it will be very difficult. I think Alexander's self-confidence is off the charts right now. In addition, now he is fighting for something more than titles, and he also wants to be an absolute. Diamante is inclined to think that Anthony can win a rematch. I'm not saying he is going to win. He can. Joshua, needs to know for sure in battle that he's a lion, not a kitten. When you have some advantage, but you don't use it, then it's not an advantage. AJ is a big man, stronger, he is taller. Use these advantages. Usyk is an excellent boxer. Trying to outbox such a person is so-so idea. But an attempt to break Usyk may be the way out. Perhaps Garcia is just right for this task, suggested the ring announcer. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.